Y'all, someone asked me, how do you know that your Adderall's not working? Well, there's undone dishes in my sink for 3 days. I went through and weeded out magazines and stuff like that and paper. It's still in a pile on the floor. And yeah, I totally ignored all the appointments I meant to make yesterday, y'all. It is a real thing, and I'm thankful if you don't have it. Hey, welcome to the ADHD zone here in my world. And yeah, this batch of medicine is not working. It's working to an extent that, I don't know. It's hard to explain. Beverly's like, you're doing so much. But there's a plan in my head, and then I don't follow it. And like the dishes, and it's real. It's a real thing. And it's just so frustrating that this batch, and who knows if the next batch. And then I can only do 30 days, y'all. I hope you're not tired of hearing it, but it's just so hard. Last month, it was all done. Like, I'm trying to make food. It's just wild. So, here we are. I'm thankful my air conditioner is working and working and working. This week I said, you know what? You're just going to be cool. And then next week we'll start being economical again about it. But I had some stuff to show you, some of the stuff I worked on yesterday. So my my friend Sophia, the cleaning lady, is coming tomorrow for 2 hours to help me. We're gonna work in my studio. So I was supposed to be in my garage yesterday straightening an area for her to. We're gonna remove all unsorted paper. Like, this is a thing, and go through this one shelf of books. And yeah, I went in the garage at the heat of the day without my gloves, without water for 2 hours, that kind of thing. And just started filling out my recycling bin with books. And the problem is I can't smell. So to smell if a book is musty or not is crazy. I hate it. But let me tell you, let's go through a couple things. Number one, I found this, y'all, I have to show you. I wish I could show you every step of the way. Y'all would die anyway. Okay. Let me see. What was this? $2.49. Y'all, who wants this? Should I save it? And when I hit 1,000, oh lordy, her whole head's coming. Her head's not. Anyway. Somebody made this with a mop, I think, y'all. Look at this little girl. Look, isn't she precious? She doesn't have a mouth. We could put a mouth on her. She was $2.49. Poor little girl. Anyway, y'all want her? Yeah. Okay. I do believe that phase of my life is over to an extent. I still want some weird looking male Barbies I can put in a jar, but you know, who doesn't? Oh my God, Kenny came over and I had packed up a crap load of stuff from downstairs, but I'm having the vets pick up from the garage because my goal is 15 boxes for my garage. And so he came out front and then he took everything I packed because I was going to have Sophia with the trolley. It's just so hard to lift things right now. I'm being so careful. So he picked it all up, helped me. We got it in his van, drove it around, so it's all ready to go. So what I really need to do tomorrow is see what time. I got to see when she's coming, but get up, get in the garage, and do the organization. Like, here's the stuff I'm already got ready to go. Let her put it there. Because Tuesday morning or Monday night, won't be able to park when parking and just get it all out there. I'm moving along, and I 100% know I've got to let go of stuff I don't want to. But what else did I come across? So some fabric. Really? Tracy, is this little thing? So of course I did. Well, this, I found some tissues. That's fine. I'm gonna put that in my bag. Use those up. Tissues are good. We had a thing for little tissues too. This is that thing. Is that the thing that Salvador Dali made the logo for? Okay, so these are some clear bags. Excuse my coughing. I'm going to put those with my bag. Y'all, what is this? I think that will be trashed. Then I have some of this, some of this. So I thought what I would do is just cut a little bit of it. This could probably just go. I think I already have some of this. I'm not sure. I'll keep that. Keep that. And I did find a, let's see, what's this? A little bit of that. It's kind of cool. And this one, is this green? Yeah, that's really, is that black or, yeah, that's cool. Oh, it never ends, you guys. It never ends. So then, found these really cool napkins. So let me show you. And there's maybe one I want to keep. So we have, let me put my glasses on so I can see. Yeah. We have Manhattan. We have Screwdriver. We have Sea Breeze. We have, this is the one I have to keep old fashioned. We have a Grasshopper. Grasshopper. We have, what's a Zombie. I might have to keep that one. Y'all don't go around drinking zombies. Zombie. Oh my God, salty dog. I had a Greyhound at my niece's wedding. It was so good. And rusty now. So which one of these would you drink? Anyway, those are gonna go. Grasshopper. And I'm gonna keep these two. They're hysterical. So that's it. And then I have my brother called me and he's like, yeah, I'm having a Bacardi and Coke, which was one of my dad's like go-to, his main drink. Unless he whipped out the bourbon. He liked Coke and bourbon too. It's so funny. An homage to my papa. So this apparently is $4. So don't believe I bought it. So yeah, so there's the, I mean, super cute. These little hearts. Anyway, I might take a snippet of them, but I'm not gonna keep majority of it. And then this was $2. And we have, that's kind of cute little patchwork. So I think these are mostly the same. Let's see. And then we have this. We have this. We have this. And this. Somebody sewed that. I'm keeping that. That's cool. Anyway. So we got that. So I'm going to do snippets and then the rest are going to go. So one of the things I really love, I have like, I don't know, I just have, I like cards, different kinds of playing cards, flash cards, kids cards, all this kind of stuff. And, you know, I'm like, you know what, Tracy, really, you love them, but you haven't done a lot with them lately. Let's just go through and let's pick out 10 packs. Okay, I have a lot of cards. Let's just spend 10 packs. I did. Got some playing cards. I'm like, you know, you have a deck of playing cards if I wanted to play cards, which I haven't in so long. And then some that I thought I could give to my friend's granddaughter. And yeah, so I got rid of 10 for now. And so I did do that. Let me organize this stuff better. And then I just wanted to show you the results of all the, this isn't as organized, you guys. Hold on. So I forgot to tell you guys, I'm going to do the tissue paper another day. I'm going to do other things because I got it at 7:10. I need to hop in the shower. So I felt like Claire's UTI came back. I started this on Monday calling, I don't know, Tuesday texting. I wanted to get some medicine, pick up. And it didn't make it clear in the text. Like I had, so going yesterday to get it and some of the dry food for kidney, you know, ailing kidneys, whatever it's called. And no, she had to have a urine sample and it had to be this and that. So I get that, come home. It takes a while. Not till 11 o'clock do I get it. Bring it in and they're closing at 6. And then nobody called me. So like 5 o'clock, I called. I said, "What's going on? You know, you close at 6." And then I had to go do something, and I couldn't pick it up. So I don't know. Was it sick? She's very thorough. Nothing was showing up until she looked under the micro thing. And you know, anyway. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go at 8, get the medicine, so I can come back and give it to her, right? As I have to leave by 9. So that means I want to have my shower and all that done, so I'm not feeling super rushed. But it's so annoying, and it'll cost me another $100. But what I'm going to do is this round, I'm going to have them, my regular vet. I just could get into this one quicker, and it's super close, but I don't know. I trust my other vet, and I'd rather give her money. So I need to call and do all that, but it was so annoying, you guys. But anyway, in my closet, I have some things, but not, this is adorable, you guys. How cute is this? I don't know why I have it, but I love it. But I'm going to let it go with the hanger and all. Somebody's going to find that and love that little dress. And I had some skirts. I'm not really a skirt person. But look how cute that little gingham. I don't know what, it's not really, not gingham. What kind of fabric is that, y'all? And what's the brand here? It's been dry cleaned. Lane Bryant. Right, so I'm not sure. I'm going to try it on and see how I feel. Maybe keep one of them. Then this one. Is this Lane Bryant too? Liz Claiborne. Isn't that pretty? People would just fall down if I come in a skirt. Maybe I should. Get my legs all shaved, looking good. And then this one is Ashley Stewart. What size is this? So they're all about the right size. I'm not the biggest fan of jean skirts. I don't know why. But anyway, so that was found in the reserves of my closet. Why am I hanging? Either wear them or let them go, right? I'm going to try them on, and maybe the one that fits the best or I feel comfortable in, maybe I'll keep one. So I was thinking, well, maybe at the end of all this releasing, getting my life settled, maybe I'll become a dress person. I don't know. As my clothes have to be let go of because they're too big for me. I was thinking about that. But yeah, what you doing, Clara? You want to say hi to the peoples? So the other thing I'm going to go through, okay. You guys that know the Container Store know what I'm talking about. They have the best wrapping paper. They probably still do. I just literally don't go. You couldn't pay me to go to the Container Store unless you gave me, here's $500, go. Otherwise, I can't go. And then I'd rather pocket it anyway, so whatever. Like, oh my God, the Christmas paper, you guys. And oh my gosh. But you know, IKEA storage is as good as Container Store. I'm sorry, but it is. So, back in the day, I love the 50s aesthetic. And they had, in the 40s and all that, and they had reproductions. They were the first I saw of really cool wrapping paper from that time. And oh my God, it was expensive. So I would get pick 2 of my favorite, and then at Christmas, we all be heading with the masses trying to get it half off. So, but what I did 2 years ago, my friend Rita, who's kind of one of the people that influenced me on a lot of this stuff, and I had those nice containers with the lid and everything. So I had all my birthday plain paper, you know, things that weren't like Christmas, non-Christmas paper. I gave it to her for her birthday. She was so excited. And just last week I gave her all my Christmas paper. I didn't even look at it. I did keep, I took out a Hello Kitty and an elf that wasn't open paper, and I kept those 2, but I gave her everything else. So she was so happy. And you know what? In my junk journals, if I want to have some paper, I can go there and cut it. Right? Win-win. And this, you know, I found tucked under something in my closet in my studio. So I thought we would do a very quick sort, if you will, and then she's going to be getting all this paper. And then I gotta skedaddle. So anyway, this will probably let go. So I have all this cool different paper. With that, I will give that to the Goodwill. Like this is kind of, all right, so we got the moon paper, y'all, and the trolls. This is old stuff, I'm keeping those. That's kind of cool. That can be Rita. Oh, I might cut myself a piece for art. That's really interesting, those colors. You guys, look at this. But unless you're gonna frame it, you know what I'm saying? I'll give it to Rita. Again, maybe some snippets for art. This is the thing. Keep that. Got two, one for Rita. That's kind of cool. I'll give that to Rita. Y'all, I gotta make sure. Is this the exact same trolls? No, it's different trolls. Y'all, what was up with the trolls? All right, I'll go through that and just pick one. I'm not sure what this is, but it's kind of cool. And I had tons more. I've gotten rid of a lot. And I've used a lot. I might rip that in for collage material. Wow, you guys. I have some interesting paper. Keep that. What's this? Zany Brainy. That was a big thing for kids, right? Okay, so here we go. Here we go. Power Puffs. I can let that go. All right. Here's what I'm talking about. Like, look at this. That kind of stuff. The paper's nice and thick. This is just on my hat. I love all this like I Spy kind of thing. Oh, this is good. I can see those little bits. And then look at this one. This is awesome. Yeah. So, let's see. What's this? This is this Miffy character. I'll probably just give that to the food bank. And then little tiny things. Y'all, it's a thing. Sanria little baggie. My mom would be like, why are you saving trash? In the eye of the beholder, Missy. Okay, I already have a piece of this. I'm going to give that to Rita. Look at little Curious George. Food bank. That's cute. Rita will love that little stuff. There's a woman called Susan Branch. And of course, Mary Engelbright. Guys, how cute is that? I don't know. Let me go in my pile for right now. Okay, so these are bags. That's Jelly Bean. I'm going to keep that one. This is kind of cool. I will give that to Rita. Again, I know what. Oh, look at that, y'all. That's weird. I have to look and see. I think it's just enough for one bad thing, and you put that on it. Anyway, I will give that to Rita. Look at this. Army stuff. Huh. So that will go to the food bank. And then there's just like an interesting sheet. That will be food, not food bank, you guys. I'm sorry, the vets. I wish it was a food bank. Hearts, so can't wait to keep that one. Oh, this is a nice one, y'all. Look at this. What am I going to do with that? The vets. Give this to Rita. So I have lots of cool stuff like this. And this again was this card lady. I might cut some of that out. This is cute. Look at those rabbits. I think that will go to the vets. That will go to Rita. Here's this mermaid thing. Okay, so you pack it and then you put this on it. That's cute. Give this to Rita. That's right up her alley. So we have Santa Claus. That'll be Rita. Look at this. Then let that go to the food, to the vets. Y'all, I have to keep this. Elvis as Santa Claus. And look at this. This is really cool. So this looks like Starsky and Hutch. Wow. And people from Saturday Night Live, Charlie's Angels. Wow, I'm keeping that. That's awesome. Another one of these. Maybe I'll give one to Rita. I don't know if she'd want it, but how do I know? This is cool. I'm going to keep one. And then there's another one to give to Rita. Love that. Look how cute that. Rita. That's kind of interesting. Let me give that to Rita. Oh, the big bad wolf. Might keep that for junk journal. Look how cool that is. Give that to Rita. Then one to the food bank. Or, oh, you guys, so that's That's kind of cool. Look at this. Exactly the kind of collage I want to do. And this is how old? Anyway, I will give Rita that one again. And look at this. She'll love this. The kind of thing she would love. This is all printed in Italy. This is this good paper. Y'all, I mean, I've never met a sheet of paper, a bag, a box that I don't love. Okay. Give that to Rita. Honestly, she'll love that. And Susan Branch, too. She bites a little bit like that. I'm going to give that to Rita. I know, I might put that in my... Look at this chest. She's going to love all this. Fleur de Lis. Y'all, I'm keeping this one. Look at this really old one. Old Town Thrift Shop. Oh, my God. My mom's friend. I don't know how we met her, but we worked there for my mom and I. That, yeah. And the bunnies, I'll give that to Rita. This is cute. And grapes and stuff, Rita. I'm going to keep that one. I have another one of these. Rita. That's kind of shiny. Rita. Okay, we have another Snow White one. So that's going. I'll split that. I'll take a little bit off some of the ones for Rita. I love this one. I'm going to keep that one. Oh, look how cute this is. It's cute. I'm going to give it to Rita. This is cute. Some of these I might take a part of, there's a small part of it to have for my collage stuff. Cool as that. Rita. I'll keep that one. These are bizarre. They really are bizarre. So these are harder to split, right? Because they're a whole sheet. I'm gonna give that to Rita. Look at the owls, y'all. I have more bird stuff. That's going on my bird thing. I will just have to start making nothing but bird stuff. That's cute. I'm gonna keep that. So another strawberry. Rita can have that one. And this is cute in case I will do a mermaid thing. This is nice. So I'll share that with Rita. Rita. Oh goodness, there's a whole bunch of this one. I might keep this one. Yes, I could have a killer yard sale, but actually, you know what? I might give some of this to my coworker who likes to do art like I do, children's librarian. Pinocchio, Rita would love that. I can tell you right now. Teddy bears, look how cute. But yeah, I don't have the energy, y'all. Here's the last one. I'll do that to Rita. I don't have the energy. It's a lot of work. I would have to have someone or two people with me. And I could beg people, but I don't want to. And then let's say, even if I made $500, that's a lot. But you know, it's a lot of work. And I don't really have the space. Like my backyard's enclosed, but I don't want people tromping. I don't know. Yeah. So I'm just going to let other people have the abundance right now. And I hope it comes to me. And I know it comes to me another way. So Kenny was here last night. And he is unbelievably wonderful to me. And I just think I have to be okay. Because I have a Kenny in my life, right? He's like, she's so different. My brother had called, they're just so different. But Kenny just loves me. So I mean, he's just, you know, Kenny's like an angel to me. But he honestly feels that way about me. So he's definitely a guardian angel on this planet for me, and I just feel so blessed. And hopefully finding a roommate, and then he's gonna come over, and we'll get the dishwasher fixed. And then there's a couple other little things I feel like should, you know, be done. And you know, hopefully we'll be ready to go. And then down the line when I sell it, we will, you know, he's going to help me get through it all. So how nice is that? Oh my God. I really, without Kenny, I think I don't know what I do, but he's here. So I don't have to worry about it. Right? Right. Okay, you guys. So that's just a little show and tell. You never know what you're going to see here. We'll go through the tissue papers really quick tomorrow or tonight. But yeah, I wish y'all were here and support me. So talk to me when I get my dishes done. And I've tried that before, but it's kind of loud with all the washing and stuff. When I listened to it, I thought, that's annoying. But yeah, God forbid I make some roasted vegetables. I feel like, good Lord. But tomorrow whenever Sophia leaves, I'm going to give myself an hour to just kind of judge things and pull stuff out. But I did a good job in my studio yesterday, and yeah, so any paper or things that are in bags, I'm going to have I have a trolley, and it's just so hard on my hands to pick up boxes and stuff. And I have a lot of containers. So I want everything containerized as paper. And I'm going to put it over near where my recycle is. And you know what? 20 minutes a day, give myself time before work or after work. Just look in real quick and throw, recycle, throw, recycle, throw, recycle. So that's the idea of it. And then I don't feel so like, oh, I have to get rid of it all and I have no idea what's in there. And if something jumps out at me, it jumps out at me. If it doesn't, then it wasn't meant to be, because I haven't looked at it in 10 years. And my stationery stuff for now, y'all, we got to put it all together, and then y'all going to have to help me through it. I love old stationery things. I love it. I love it so much. Oh, and I've been lucky. I have Rolodexes. I'm down to like 3, I think. So I got to think about maybe letting one go and do Rolodex art. All kinds of stuff. But I just want to be creative. Beverly's like, could you just sit down and make my dot? She always says that. It's like meditation for me. Or make splotches on paper. Whatever it is you need to connect with, please sit at your table and do it. But I don't feel as desperate as I felt. But I do feel a sense of urgency to get stuff done. So yeah, but tomorrow the goal is, and I'm going to hold myself accountable for this. And I wrote myself a big note that I have set alarm to keep reading it. I have so many appointments I need to make. And the good news is I have my psychiatric nurse practitioner today. So I'm going to talk to him about the EMDR and to give me some names. And I honestly I'm going to call Friday and make appointments. I want to start that immediately. And then, yeah, so when Sophia leaves, so I'm going to get up in the garage, and we'll see when I get home tonight how hot it is, and if I have energy to maybe do like a half hour, because Claire will be in here wanting food. So maybe do like a half hour of just, right now my recycle, I just throwing out books, old books thrown out. I save some good ones. I just don't know. I can't smell them. I don't want to give them musty books. But maybe I'll pack them all and I'll put a note, say, I'm sorry, I have no sense of smell. I don't know. They care, right? I care more about the people who are going to be picking this stuff and dealing with it than myself. I know they get them all the time. So, but some are valuable, and, yeah. So there has absolutely been mice through some of the stuff, and some of the stuff they're not at. And again, the lesson is, nothing can have value to you when you have so much of it. It just cannot. Just like I think if you have 20 kids, how much can each, I don't know. Y'all, that's a bad metaphor. Sorry, that's not a good comparison. But I'm thinking about value. I'm thinking about what really makes me happy when I'm holding a book. Is it just to have? Is it really what I read? Is there something about it that intrigues me? And this is all done in 2 seconds, by the way. Not a lot of thinking going on each thing. But, okay, so the one thing I do want to make a promise, and y'all, I'm going to keep them all, and then we'll go through them. Or coloring books, kids, math books, writing books, cursive books. I am obsessed with buying them or having them. Yes, I use it in my art, but I would have to make 5,000 journals to use it all. Truly, I would. So, and my paper dolls, y'all, that will be one of the last things. Even though they're just, anyway. Yeah. And I know, God, if I had somebody who could help me on eBay or Etsy, probably eBay. I think Etsy is a problem right now, but eBay. But just think about it. One, I gave my printer away because, yeah, so I would have to get a computer or something, and I would have to have a printer. But more importantly than that is the follow through, right? Like I was thinking about this. Okay, so this is 1, this is 2, right? And then I have to follow through. And right now with the struggle of my, medicine, sometimes it works, sometimes I can't get my dishes done. So I can't imagine the nervous breakdown I truly would have. Beverly's like, oh my God, please don't. But again, there's some really interesting, unique things I am saving, because just think, maybe when all this is settled and I have a roommate or whatever's going on, then yeah, I could do some of that, but we'll see. But I also 100% believe, either you believe that the universe or God will bring it to you in another way, or you don't. Sorry, I went lower mode. I thought I plugged this in. Anyway. Yeah, so this is, I don't know, I feel like definitely my faith is being tested. But I have to tell you, I went to this guy, we call him Reverend Jim, one of my patrons who's a friend, who actually came to me the other day, handed me something to get a roommate right now. Like, wow. And then she disappeared. I thought, was she really here? But he's a spiritual, like a medium, I guess. He had a church, a beautiful church. But he did this, and one of the times I found his tapes, they're cassette tapes. So I thought, when I'm in the garage, I might play them and listen. But one of the things he said to me, and this summed it up, is he said, I see you in the round top, right? Which you couldn't pay me to go in a circus, really, or even zoos freak me out. But so you're in the circle, right? And you're the lion tamer guy, right? Person. And you have the whip and your dress, and then you're surrounded, right, by lions and tigers, and they all have your face. They all have your face. So that sums that up quickly. Yeah, but I'm going to bring those in the garage and listen to them. And yeah, I think I found him at the right time. You know, it's been a long time. He's been gone for quite a while, but he was wonderful. Yeah, he was truly wonderful. And yeah, so it's interesting. And I was trying to explain this to Beverly. As I'm looking at certain things, and of course feeling, wanting to feel connected. It's hard to feel connected when the ADHD brain is not functioning, right? But I had this blue bowl of my mom's, and I thought, do I keep it, do I not? And I packed up a lot, y'all, because honestly, even if I entertained, and I do want to entertain again. So I have this blue bowl, and I have it sitting on the floor just trying to think about it. My mom loved this color blue. And I am looking through photos. I'm going to give a bunch to my brother for his birthday. And I've divided them like Carrie, Zachy, and my brother. And then hopefully they'll all just get together and go through. And then if they don't like pictures, I hope I'm going to make a note for my niece. Do not throw out the ugly ones, because your children and grandchildren will love them one day. And, but other than that, I can't be controlling all that. So I'm going to let them go through it all. And I've kept more than enough, trust me, because I want to put little books together one day for them. And I have most of the old pictures that I gave a bunch of my things with my brother in them, and my parents and all this stuff before any picture he was in. Other than I kept a couple as a family. I give him all those. So hopefully they'll love that. My brother loves pictures. I sent Zachy a bunch of pictures of him. He makes the goofiest faces. I swear to you, he's hysterical. He's just a handsome boy. So, God, my niece, some of these pictures are so precious. But they can go through them all. But so I'm looking at photos, and there is a photo of this bowl, like when we had just bought it. So bizarre. And then I have these king crab legs, and I was thinking, oh, my mom would love these. And I found a picture of us eating them. I can't even remember them all now. Like if I'm struggling on something and all of a sudden I have a picture of it in it. So bizarre. And my mom, our first cat after, we had a dog. I had a dog growing up, and we gone to Arizona and we came back and my dog died. And it was honestly, this was one of the worst years of my life. And if I survive that, I can survive anything. But, so we didn't, we were dirt poor. We didn't have health insurance. We had to be, we were eating from the 7-Eleven when hot dogs were on sale, that kind of thing. This is a long time ago, but, so we couldn't afford an animal for sure. We didn't know, it was just horrible. So anyway, we eventually settled down. My mom's working, I'm working, we're doing okay. And, my brother's cat, they were going to sell their house, and the real estate agent's like, get rid of the cat. So we got the cat named Hitchcock. Well, Hitchcock hit the mother load because my mom was obsessed with this cat. And he was in a house with a busy family that, they love him, but, they don't have time for him. My mom was just with that cat all the time. I have more pictures. I have to bring the pictures and show you. I have more pictures of this cat. I can't describe. So I've given some to the kids, because they Hitchcock. So what happened was then they sold the house and Hitchcock needed to go back. Big fight to get them. My mom was hysterical. It was just a thing. And then, but it was technically Carrie's cat. My mom was hysterical. She's like, they took my cat. Oh my God. Anyway, so about 2 weeks later, get a phone call. Hitchcock's pooping in all of Carrie's shoes and her stuff. He knew. What a smart guy. So he came back, and then of course Carrie could come over all the time. She was here all the time, and she could hang out with him. So it worked out better, of course, for I think everyone. And they had dogs and stuff. But anyway, more pictures of this cat. And we had a really cool deck that he couldn't gotten out of, and he had pictures of him on the deck. And this cat. So anyway, I gave them some, but I threw out a lot, especially doubles of bad pictures. Right, I threw those out. So there's not as many as this one because she's in my phone, right? But my mom always insisted on you have to print out these things. My mom wanted the picture, not on a phone. Anyway, so we have tons of that kind of stuff. But I really was ruthless because, and you can't recycle photos. You have to go in the trash. Now, anything I didn't know who they were that I thought was interesting and put it, I have a whole box just full of pictures for art. I will never have to buy another picture. And even some of the people from the Air Force, stuff like that, my brother might know who they are, but it doesn't matter. So I have all that. And then all the really old pictures, what I would love to do at some point is find out who people are, right? So my cousin Luann on the right side, and then I have to, my mom's cousins, like her sister, Norma, for the Solely side. So that's what I'm going to do. And, but you know what? You got to get rid of all the other stuff. I'm very proud. My mom, she did not throw a bad picture away. And I mean bad pictures. So that has been very emotional, but I cannot describe to you how many times something I'm thinking about or something that I'm struggling with shows up in a picture or weird. Like I was shucking corn and then I'm going through that. There's us shucking corn. Tell me that's not some kind of meaning, right? So either everything has meaning or nothing has meaning. For me, everything has meaning. And I don't meaning in the sense of keeping, but meaning in the sense of recognition that there's a higher power. Oh. So that's what's happening. So today I have my appointment. I'll have less lunch because of it. But I'm just going to focus on work. And I've been letting stuff go from my desk and books and anything I can give to the food bank. Oh, gosh, that's actually to our book sale. I have 2 bags in my car. I have a bunch of stuff for Beverly. Don't tell her. But this is stuff I know she wanted. And really some cool stuff for her nieces when they come, and art stuff and all kinds of cool things. And there's a heart, and it's small. I got it at Dollar Tree, but it's a little bit better wood. And she does stuff with jewelry, so I'm going to see if I can get her going with making a new jewelry thing and get her working on that for me. But really, it won't be for me, but I want her to think so. And, of course, I'm the one that needs to be doing art. But, yeah, so, and because I'm doing it, she's desperately, giving away stuff, too, letting go possibilities. She's so funny. She said, she's been retired quite a while now. I would say 15 years, but she was saving old paperbacks we deleted to read during retirement. And so she said she sat down to go through some and that she doesn't want to read them. One was talking about cassettes, but I understand the need. So we're a lot alike in that respect. And in that area, not that good for each other, but yeah, so I got rid of all these little kids. I can't describe. I'll have to show you the couple I kept. They're small and they're old, from the 30s and 40s, 50s, these really cool little kids books. So I got rid of the majority of them, and I kept some that I want to make into a journal. But honestly, again, how much time in my life, assuming I live an average lifespan. And right now, I'm not getting rid of a Richard Scarry or a Dr. Seuss. I want to see them all together and then see what I have duplicates of, and some that are falling apart. Then I'm going to save to make envelopes, y'all. We're going to make envelopes. That feels like something I could do right now. I do them out of old calendars, and that just seems doable to me. So I want to do that, and just for the sake of doing them. So yeah, a lot going on, but my studio, I'm determined. I got overwhelmed. Like I got totally overwhelmed, and I think it's not just the amount of stuff, but it's the feelings and the desperation or whatever that emotion was when I'm buying and putting stuff away and don't even appreciate it. Or how could you? You couldn't. And we have a cleaning crew with special needs. And two of them, Catherine, and any of you who read my comments, Catherine comments, she's so lovely. She's so awesome. And she's such hardship with her parents. I can't describe to you. But she's such a good writer and so smart. And I just wish she could focus on writing. This girl has lots of books in her. But she's like, oh, can I have this and this and this? And now I know she's got the same thing I do. We're a lot alike. And, you know, I know that her room, you know, she lives in a group home and she has a room and it's filled. And how do you appreciate anything? Oh, she's so funny. She's like, can I have a candle? There's one left on the table. I said, are you allowed to light candles? No. I'm like, then no, you're not. Don't bring, you know, try to think about, does this make me happy? So I'm trying to get her to like look at her stuff and let stuff go. But I understand that because I'm in that boat. Like I can say that to her because I'm literally in the same boat, right? With this, a lot more stuff, bigger house. And I don't, you know. So I think like, okay. And then the other lady, I won't say her name, but I don't want to, you know, again, she has more stuff. And I was teasing her and I had bought all these scarves and she got quite a few. So did Catherine. And that's awesome. But I said, why don't you bring me one of your scarves, right? And she's like, oh, I don't have any. Okay. I get it. But I've always been able to let stuff go. That's never been an issue for me. That's my parents' generosity. And I'm always able to let stuff go. So I really, right now with Sophia coming to help me, but what I realize is I have to let go of like coloring books and that kind of stuff because I have to. So right now I'm putting them all together in a thing. And and then once that is, I'm not even going to keep the whole thing full. I'm going to have one side coloring books and one side the like phonics, that kind of books. But I just have to come to terms with I can't use it all, and then therefore nothing is really special. So that's one of my goals. My paper dolls, not yet, but I will do the same thing. They're so special. They're in a box I haven't looked at in 10 years. But there's something about the idea of them. But I was in that room and the energy of the pain and the suffering and the delusion or the separateness. I don't even know. So it's partly that too. You know what I mean? It's just not the stuff. It's the energy with the stuff that's really overwhelming. So and here I didn't do it, and darn it. So what I want to do, I'm gonna do, not want to, is I'm gonna, oh gosh, this does not work. Energy clear. And I'm running late now. Energy clearing. So basically there's, you know, I'm reading these books about house clearing and like you can clap all over the place and it releases stagnant energy. And if you don't believe this, that's fine. That's cool. And if you've never walked in a place that has kind of weird energy, you know, okay. So I want to do that. And I think the other thing too is, like crystals, and I have crystals. So I want to be more intentional about when I finish, like taking a shower and saying things about letting this energy go that I think sometimes it comes in me. So that is something that just dawned on me, you know, and this is where, and I was telling Beverly, every day I want to go get some food to eat. Every single day is a struggle. And so I was talking to Beverly how I taught myself through it. And she goes, you know what? You can be a therapist. I know I could listen. But it's like everything I've learned is coming to fruition. I just have to start adding some of the stuff I want to do. But I am, you know, and I have a lot more clarity since I've got some answers on some things. But yeah, so I think that you can ring bells, smudge. I have lots of stuff for smudging. I have a little altar. And I think what I want to do one day is take the time and really, it's in a little bench and there's all kinds of crap in it. And I want to release all that, right? I'm going to put sort of my spiritual books there and stuff like that. And really spend time at this altar and in prayer and gratitude and meditation, openness to receive messages, that kind of thing. So it dawned on me that I need to do that because I think sometimes that energy just like, I can honestly stand there and feel it, like almost wanting to knock me down. Wild. But that's me being aware. That's me you know, and I think as I do the EMDR, this is going to be amazing. And if I start with 0 on the street, I want to process all these, and that will never happen ever. But I will, I am going to work hard to let go of all this stuff. I'm ready, I think, and to move through it, because it's painful, y'all. It's not easy. This EMDR stuff, processing, is scary as hell, but you're carrying it around with you. And I know some people are like, okay, girl, issues, but that's okay. We all do. I just am ready to work on mine seriously. So that's what's happening. And, but I do think taking a shower right after I've kind of transitioned and having the transition and saying, okay, you're done. Because my brain's like, let's go back and do just 5 minutes. Okay, I can't do 5 minutes of anything. So let's just go and nope, we're done. Now let's go and have food. Let's take care of yourself. Let's make some creative time. So yeah, y'all, it is something. But I get it. And you know, Beverly will come up with some stuff that's like work clothes that she talked about. I think she's got rid of most of them now. I'm like, you're never going to wear these ever. She's not, right? So why do we hold on to stuff? Like, why am I holding on to these skirts if I'm not going to wear them? One day I might wear them. Well, the day is now. I'm going to find one I'm comfortable with. Even if I just start wearing it around the house, I don't know what that's about. It makes me feel like I can't wear open-toed shoes outside. Like, it weirds me out. Like, at work, I couldn't do it. Everyone does it. Oh, my, I drop things and I would break a toe, but cancel. But yeah, so it's a thing. And message to Jenny, if you made it this long, of course, send me the mermaid plates. The difference now is I will use them. So my friend Jenny's like, hey, I got you. She watches my channel, and I know she sends me lots of love and prayers. And she's like, do you want them? I'm like, yeah, because I'm going to use them. And right now, my dishwasher, so I'm using plates like that. So that's the difference, is buy it and use it and not hoard it, not stash it in my stash. I'm de-stashing, right? I'm the unhauler. I'm going to start a movement. I'm going to do unhauls. So that's the story there. But yes, I will use them. And the good news for Rita is when she passes, her children will have to deal with it. And that's fine. Good for her. And her daughter, I will tell her, call me. I will come help you. And try not to get too much. So, and I'm trying to see my friend Rita more. So I need to make a date with her next week and bring her the stuff. Y'all, I got to move this stuff out. And I'm excited. I gave my friend Cindy a couple purses of my mom's that I love them, but I just don't use them anymore. It's just hard on my shoulder. And she's a purse lady, you know. And, like everyone, she's trying to save money to buy a house. She's not shopping like she used to. And how nice to get 2 brand new nice purses, right? And I sent one I hope her daughter liked. Again, it's this really cute purse. It's a strap. It's smaller. And it had khaki and then this cool graphic for me. But you know what? It was too small for my body. It did not look right. It did not feel comfortable. It was too late to return it. And now I have passed it on. I probably could have sold it on Poshmark. You know what? I don't care. I love that people I love have it. It really makes me happy. I can't do that for everything, y'all, but I can for a lot of it. But y'all, paper. Pray for me. Coloring books. I collect those green like ledger paper, square paper. Oh my god. The older the better, with the yellow patina clairs like this woman. And little things. So that's what's going to do all the unsorted paper, because I spent time sorting paper. They're fine. But also look, I want to move all the sorted paper into my library. So literally pretty much there's no paper unless it's decorative in my studio, other than like watercolor paper, that kind of thing, journals, books. So that's the plan, y'all. And I couldn't work any harder than I have. I really can't. I should have taken more time. I was gonna make all these phone calls and I just go unconscious is the only way I can think about it. So Friday I'm gonna work really hard not to do that and to get these other things off my list because they're bothering me, and doctor's appointments I need and stuff like that. So yeah, that's what's happening. But yeah, so the clapping, the clearing energy is so important. I used to be better about it, like when I left work, and even if you do like this, just take that energy. It's intention, right? It's intention. My supervisor was telling me how, one of her employees or coworker had a really bad interaction right before she left. You guys can't even imagine. And she was upset. And she did this, literally cleared her energy that way. And she said she went home and had the best weekend. She didn't think about it. It's just like taking breaths and connecting. Y'all, I'm not breathing enough. And I mean, we're all breathing, but I mean deep breathing. And you know what? I should probably lay in bed and breathe for an hour with what's going on. My alarm telling me I should leave and I'm not even showered. So I'm going to end here. Again, there'll be another day. And sometimes if you see two of the same video, it's not loading. And then I have to load it again and you need two of them. And then I forget. So I usually go and delete one. So if you've made a comment, I've read it before I deleted it. Yeah. But there we are. So you guys take care. Have a great day. I think I'm one behind, but I'm trying to try to just get this one up today and then go back and do the other one. And yeah, y'all, kitchen table. Look at this. Follow through on that. But that's an easy thing to do tomorrow afternoon when I'm just sitting here chilling out. And Clara needs more food apparently. And I need to eat something. So let's go. I'm going to go shut up, get her fed, get in the shower, and I will talk to you guys later. Bye.